Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I'm a Course in Miracles student and have been for 40 years. One of the things that I do is, for the last several years, I've gone through the lessons, reading them, asking Jesus for clarity so that I can understand them better and maybe find new ways to practice them. Of course, I did them just as he suggests the first time, but now I'm using them as an opportunity to connect, to be a channel for whatever he has to say to me. And honestly, it's this is like my form of meditation, because when I'm doing this, when I'm writing, when I'm asking him to clarify for me, to give me words, to describe what he wants me to know, it's like I am just right there with him, not thinking of anything else, not even hearing what's going on around me. And so since I do this every day, and sometimes I do it not just for the lessons, but sometimes for the text, for sections of the text, for sections of the manual for teachers, and then it's a wonderful way to start my morning. And I thank you for watching my video and sharing this lesson with me. So today's lesson is 348. I have no cause for anger or for fear, for you surround me. And in every need that I perceive, your grace suffices me. Father, let me remember you are here and I am not alone. Surrounding me is everlasting love. I have no cause for anything except the perfect peace and joy I share with you. What need have I for anger or for fear? Surrounding me is perfect safety. Can I be afraid when your eternal promise goes with me? Surrounding me is perfect sinlessness. What can I fear when you created me in holiness, as perfect as your own? God's grace suffices us in everything he would have us do, and only that we choose to be our will as well as his. Yesterday, we learned about the connection between judgment and anger, but we also learned that we are relieved of that burden. Instead of trying to do what we cannot do, we can let the Holy Spirit judge for us. Today, this is reinforced as we're told that there is no cause for anger and fear. God surrounds us and his grace suffices every perceived need. What a relief it is that we are not alone in our self-imposed exile from our home. God's voice speaks to us all through the day. Even when we do not listen, his voice is there. He created us as love, and we are surrounded by our brothers who are also love. If we are unaware of this blessing, it's because we deny our perfect safety when we deny our brothers. When we judge someone, when we are denying the love that surrounds us, this is a denial of God, who is love and the source of love. Denial of love is a cause of our fear. Acceptance of love is a solution. This is why I cannot hold a grievance. Holding a grievance obscures God's promise of my perfect safety, perfect sinlessness. While I hold a grievance, I cannot know my own holiness because I deny my brother's holiness. When a judgmental thought comes into my mind, I hasten to release it quickly. What God has given me cannot be absent, but it will be concealed from my awareness by my judgments. When this happens, it feels as if I'm alone and besieged by my enemies. I am so grateful to discover I have done this to myself and so can undo it. It used to seem hard sometimes to release a grievance. This was so because I thought I needed this defense mechanism for my own protection. Over time, I discovered that God's grace was all I needed to return home, and I have that grace. But I am not interested in judgment or defense now. I know they are an unnecessary burden and not needed, for I have God. So do you. This is wonderful news, isn't it? Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you enjoyed this, perhaps you'd like to like it and maybe subscribe. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.